Good morning, investors and traders. In today's segment, we'll be looking at XRP because obviously we have seen really massive price surge and it is important for us to have a look at it. And we will follow on we'll have a follow through on our conversation that we had on Friday about Bitcoin's price protection. So if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please highly recommend you to do that. Before we do anything else, just a brief disclaimer is in front of you. Now let me bring out the MT4 platform. Allow me to briefly introduce myself. I come with a wealth of 15 years of trading experience. During this time period, I have worked as a hedge fund trader for Bank of New York Mellon and as an equity trader with Bank of America, currently providing services as a chief analyst to our trade. Now, if you guys remember in our last video on Friday, we talked about the possibility of Bitcoin prices touching to 50,000. We talked about there were so many rumors in the market where everyone was expecting Bitcoin to touch that 50k price level. Unfortunately, that didn't really happen, but the journey to 50,000 is still very much on track because the momentum in Bitcoin price seems extremely strong, despite the fact that we do have the RSI, which is telling us constantly now that look, prices are overbought now and a retracement can take place because anything above 70 is prices are overbought. Anything near 30 means that prices are oversold. When it comes over here, prices are more likely to move to the upside. When RSI is trading over here, prices are likely to move to the downside. However, the exception is that this can stay here for far too long and prices can continue to move to the upside in relation to that. Now, when we focus on the price action itself, the most important things are as follows. Number one, we have our 50-day simple moving average, then our 100 and 200-day simple moving average. It is right over here when the price started to break above its 200-day simple moving average, then the sentiment started to change. This candle over here confirmed us that the prices are going to begin their journey towards this particular price level of 50,000 to 51,000 sort of a price level, and from here onwards we are likely to see prices moving towards the next important resistance level, which is that 60,000 sort of a price level near that 59,000 really. So from here the journey is more about the next momentum in price of from here to over here. And previously we did talk about the prices, a possible trade when the price was trading over here that let it continue to move higher as well in our previous analysis. If you haven't seen that video, that would be quite useful for you guys to see that as well, because we did mention the potential buy and a stop zone opportunity, and still that stop zone remain near the 200-day simple moving average or below the low of the low of this candle. So this remains your stop loss, and your target, the immediate target, is over here. And as I've mentioned, the next important target level remains at that 59,000 sort of a price level, which I've drawn it over here again for you guys. So what we have is we have our price level number one as a target, and then we have our price level number two as our second target, with our stop loss just being over here. Now, as for the entry level, that we now need to move our stop loss, or we need to move our support zone, the next support zone, to a new important price level, and that is going to be just above the previous resistance, or just over here, so that 41 to 42,000 sort of a price level. Now I'm going to leave you guys with BTC with one important thing to monitor, and that is that curve over here, that the 50-day simple moving average is about to cross above the 100-day simple moving average. This is a very, very bullish signal in terms of a price action, because after that the 50 is going to cross above that 200-day simple moving average, which would be further confirmation that the prices are about to change their direction massively. Now, in terms of XRP, as I was saying to you guys initially, that it is this particular pump that we are very much focused on that happened over the weekend. Remember, weekends are known for having this pump, number one pump and number two pump happen over here. Now, prices are trading in around that 1.29, nearly touched that 1.35 sort of a price level, but the major resistance in terms of XRP remains in around that 1.68 to 1.70, and this journey is more about the prices moving in around these sort of a price level really than anything else. And I believe that the current momentum can certainly push the prices towards our next resistance of this, again, that 1.68 to 1.70. This momentum can really continue, just like Bitcoin price over here. We also see that the 50-day simple moving average is really curving to the upside, moving to the upside. It is about to take out the 200 and 100-day simple moving average, which would be highly positive. But something which we need to keep an eye on is that RSI, which is way extended in overbought territory, and this means that the prices are very much likely to see resistance, and that resistance, folks, can really come in around the current price level at 1.3 sort of a price level. And when that resistance comes, I think the good area of support, a good area to buy, could be just below that $1 price level. But if you cannot really wait for the prices to come down to that sort of a price level, then what we have to do under those circumstances, we have to go into our smaller time frame, that 4-hour time frame price level, and really see where is our next support zone if we are looking for aggressive support zone sort of a price level, and that is at 1.09. That is a minimum sort of a support zone or a retracement in terms of a price action that I'll be expecting to get into the price action. Otherwise, the breakout trade is going to be, as I mentioned, above that resistance zone is going to be your breakout trade. That's all for now. Remember to subscribe and like if you like the content in this one, so that we can continue to produce more videos. See you guys next time.